Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're checking out an anime horror original on YouTube. This is Alien Monday by OtaKing Animations. Now, I thought I hadn't heard of this guy, so I checked out his channel, saw he did an amazing amount of 80s style anime, well, animations of course, and it's really cool looking. And also, he did the TIE Fighter anime that I had not actually seen myself, but I had seen people talk about it, and I've seen clips of it, and it looks freaking amazing, and I don't know why I haven't ever checked it out, because I've heard about this. Link below, hit it up. Let's get started. Dude. Sorry. Oh, this isn't hand-drawn. This is just 3D rendered, but in the style of the 80s. Oh, that is so cool. You can actually kind of see it in how it's moving here. It's just a little too clean. There's extra movement here. So maybe it's a 2D background on top of 3D effects, which they've done in a lot of other animations. Still, that's so cool. It makes it look clean and old at the same time. The shading is what really sells the 80s aesthetic, though. And it's so dark, which a lot of anime don't. Mining, hauler, Thanatos, name. 3 crew, one we got from Almayer Outpost, en route to the off-grid mineral field. Oh, so it's slightly illegal. Okay. I love 80s style ship design. More coffee in compartment C7. Order more sugar. I can't read this time about milk. Okay. They have a cat. Cat calendar. All the mugs are battened down. Everything is in flakes, coffee, sugar, because they be traveling. So there's only a few things left out, but they have a lot of it so that they could work if they have G's apparently, or 0G. But this stuff is all right down now. So it's either it's magnetic. No, there's water on this effect. So they have artificial gravity in here. Sorry, some of these effects are so incredibly cool because it tells so much about the environment already. It could just be random bullshit he put in there, doesn't mean anything, but it looks so good. I don't want to think he just randomly skipped on something. Also, I'm not sure if it's a he doing it. Charlton Heston? They actually have Planet of the Apes on here. Oh my god. The Fly. Can't even read that. Don't know what that is. It's just a little too far out. So it's a lot of old movie references off the bat. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I'm geeking out. That's probably coursework. It's like, this is so much of a nostalgia blast for me. I love this style. Flight time? Wait. Approaching waypoint, autopilot on. Begins acceleration, full stop. Wait, cargo mining. Uranium, CO2, O2. Oh, so it's the cargo manifest. They're hauling a lot of uranium. No, only 124. But everything else is in Ks. That's only no K's in that one. Okay.
Announcement. Approaching destination waypoint.
Wait, everything's disorganized there. Why is there no crew? They're all frozen, aren't they? Are they doing that aesthetic for old anime? Wait, deaccelerate? Oh, front mounting thrusters! Sorry, this is beautiful, but I just love it. Also, there's a ship crashed on top of it. Oh. We're going full on Alien, aren't we? Wait. What? They look intentional, so that's probably not supposed to be wormy. It's kind of creepy, though. Oh, they are actually frozen. And one is already out. Is it a standard cap? Dude, I'm getting Bubblegum Crisis vibes.
Wake up, Technician Ashlyn.
Are we there yet?
That is correct.
How many frames per second is this? Doesn't have it there, so it's probably 30 or 24. 30 because that's just a standard. 24 because that's more what you get for animation and, well, a lot of movies, actually. I love the detail. Like, you can see individual... Enough it's not actually moving. Maybe if I do it there. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. There's just... The eyes are moving. There's... Oh, even the parts of the shoulders are moving, too. Oh, the guy's not skimping out. The reason I'm kind of freaking out about this is because a lot of the times you only animate what needs to move. So if you have a solid image like this, you can get away with just the lips moving. And there's a lot of anime now that do that. he went beyond. He has the face, parts of the hair. The shoulders are actually being redrawn to show just that little bit of movement. It's way more fluid than I would have expected.
The Thanatos arrived at the mineral field 2 standard minutes ago. You have been in hibernation for 1 standard week.
Only a week.
What time is it?
07:43.
Because you woke up.
Monday, 26th of April.
Great.
Hey, good day.
I hate Mondays.
Thank you, Garfield. It's an 80s aesthetic, and they're making a reference to Garfield that was... I mean, admittedly, Garfield's been around since the 80s. Or maybe earlier, actually. Took off in the 90s with The Simpsons, but... Yeah. When did she notice the guy's already out? I'm not calling attention to it, so maybe that's not important.
Conrad,
Yes, Technician Ashlyn?
put some coffee on.
Technician.
Make it black.
It makes coffee. Oh god, they're just... This is complete and utter Starship off-brand right now, man. It actually made coffee. Does it have a physical body, or is it all just automatic? What the hell was that sound? What did that say? I saw it earlier, but I missed it. Vegetable sauce? Oh, what do we got here? A mineral, rock, plutonium, mineral. Oh, it's a scan! Looks like an old style computer. So, wow, we're really going alien style computers of what the 80s thought the future would look like. That looks moderately nauseating. It's just yellow goop. System, utility expansion, shell, drive? Mineral scam, waypoint. Okay, so
This
they're
is
scanning
actually
around.
not bad at all. Any other ships around?
No transponders detected on any wideband.
Oh, it was soup A as opposed to soup B, as well as cornflakes, muesli, and porridge. Why would they subject themselves to porridge willingly? They have it twice! Oh, God.
Frequencies. We are alone.
Nice.
That doesn't sound bad.
They can find their own gold mine. I want to start prepping the driller. Where's the captain?
Captain Barker is still in short-term cryostasis.
Fine.
Short-term?
Let him
Oh,
sleep
for a
bit.
week.
But
Wait. Someone was already out, and it's not the captain? I initially assumed to be the captain because, sure, why not? He'd be the person woken up first, not the technician. It's probably going to be important, whoever was already awake.
what about Grayson? Why is he letting you do the piloting? The lazy shit.
Pilot Grayson has been in the cargo bay for the last 3 days.
And that's where we saw all the things that were distorted earlier on. I think it was right around... Yeah, right here with all the fallen tools, and that's probably the cargo bay because of the shipping. Oh, he dead. And it makes sense the pilot would be the one awake.
What? What's he doing in there?
Dead.
Unable to elaborate due to privacy policy.
You're useless, Conrad. I'm going down there. If he shacked up with his Chinese cartoons again, I'm going to fucking lose it, I swear.
This is one of those lines where if I ever hear it, I just get a smile on my face, which you probably just saw. Because of like, referencing anime, but the Chinese style, because it's someone who's being played off as not knowing what it is. I mean, there's also Chinese anime out there. Some of it's good, and it's usually in gacha games, like something made by HoYoverse, and I know what I'm saying, I stand by it. What is that thing that crashed there? Oh, that's not good. Looks like a seam broke. It's probably what he was going to fix, and it's been going a while. No reaction, so maybe it's not too odd for the ship. Oh, God, aliens intensifies. Ridley Scott, eat your heart out.
Hey, Grayson, you in here?
How many pieces is he in? They got the fork loader in the background. Oh, I want to see this all the way. So we got the... Is it a mech or is it just a forklift? We got a mech... No, forklift there. There's another piece there. It's hard to tell. Also, These atmospheric shots are so cool. I'm just expecting to see something just climbing around the background out of the corner that you barely see. Oh, we got... No, it's a forklift, not a mech.
Grayson?
Ooh. What's going to skid her out of the way?
You better not be doing anything weird.
Smell? Maggots? Oh, God! That's even worse than I thought. Oh, yeah. That's bad. And it's waking up. Have you considered dynamite? Hopefully you got a gun. It's a flat-out facehugger. So this isn't just in the style of, it's flat-out aliens. It's right in the name. And they're not main characters, so they might very well just die in this. And this is the bad end. Yeah. Just dropped in the xenomorph. Dude. And already is doing something you never got in the first movie, seeing the monster right away. Which, as soon as you know what's going on, you know what's going on. And it says Alien Monday. I thought they were just making an homage to it. I didn't realize it was explicitly going to be an alien animation. Although, considering this is the guy who made a Star Wars TIE Fighter animation, I probably should have assumed that. Either way, though, I just realized it's literally coming out of the Terminator pose. Is it back from the future as well? I don't think you're gonna outrun it. Dude. Falling on the slick. It's not chasing her? Or it's going around? Can you eject? Oh, it actually just followed her. Going into the air shafts. Oh. Okay, I'm not sure if it'll come across if you're listening on a phone, but there is significant motion going on in the headphones right now, which is cool, but I wasn't expecting that because so many people don't do that, me included, whenever I do audio one, because talking directly to the mic would be weird, but it's spatial audio. But it's going all over the place. You can hear it moving around and feel it because it's coming from different angles on the headphone set. That is actually really cool that they're modulating where it's coming from. And it's the only little thing you would get maybe if you have a dual system speaker, but most phones where most people watch videos don't get that. So this is a little extra bit of work that I wouldn't have even noticed. Hell, there's a good chance it was there before and I didn't notice it because I just kind of filter it out. But because you're looking around, because you're horrified right now, because you're looking for it, I'm actually looking at it and I'm noticing, oh yeah, it's telling us where the monster's moving and giving us that little extra bit of what the fuck is going on.
Conrad, what the hell is happening?
Please elaborate, technician.
Aliens.
Grayson's dead, and there's a thing on the ship.
Monster?
And more things in the cargo bay. How
is there a
the
self-destruct
fuck
option?
did things get in the cargo bay?
Unknown.
Did Grayson bring any weird shit on board at the last stop?
Cargo manifest filed at Almea Outpost lists standard provisions for a 4-week period. Nothing unusual recorded.
It's just walking around, though. Oh. They're stuck in the room with the monster that walks away being seen on the camera. Are they actually doing a Five Nights at Freddy's reference right now? It's terrifying because we know what it can do.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're
Run.
gonna depressurize sections of the ship, one by one. We're gonna blow that spooky asshole out into space.
Also, I just realized this guy has the most 70s, 80s style hair I have ever seen in a long time. Damn. Kind of surprised he's not awake and already, you know, dying to the monster to show it's horrible. Now, that probably comes later. Also, why only section of the ship?
That course of action is potentially hazardous.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing it anyway.
Oh, I love the facial here. Like right here, she's like, yeah, haha, this is fine. I'm going to die horribly. The smile.
I'm doing it anyway.
This right here. The eyes have the small, like either line or they're showing a small upturn. They're wide open, tiny pupils with the smile and the laugh. They're just showing she's absolutely panicking right now, but it looks so good. Getting that facial expression across. Oh,
regulations state that the ranking captain should be present for such decisions.
We'll wake him up then. I could do with some moral support.
And another person hold a gun. More guns. It's just walking around and going back. Where are the other eggs? Oh, they're inside. Okay, they're smaller than I thought.
Stay right there, you bastard.
Why do you think there's only one? One hatched, one was already open.
Fuck!
Yeah. And you don't have any cameras where it is. Because the other one already went into the vents and was walking around, and we're assuming it's the same one. It probably is, but if he wants to pull it... Oh, I love this scene. This is so good. Just that moment of, as soon as you're here, you don't need to know shit. You don't need to see anything. You don't need to hear anything. And the fact that you don't hear this guy moving at all, that you don't hear the alien, is even better. Because the second you see the giant open air hatch, you know. And the silence of the monster just dropping in and just curving around and being so liquid. In fact, I think it actually has more frames than she does in animation to make it feel that way. Oh yeah, that is a lot. No, actually it's the same amount of frames. No. She's holding steady and she has the same amount of frames, but it's just moving more. Oh yeah. So it's not that they're lit. So it's mostly probably 30 to 24 frames a second, but this thing is actually capped way higher because it's given way more to make it feel more liquid. Oh, that is fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen that done before. And there's where you can see it's definitely 3D for an effect. And the first thing was the breath. Oh, he dead. Hopefully you had a gun in there. Well, he dead. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Into that eye and the head. Yeah, you might want to leave. It got its meal. Closing the seal. Oh, is it going to vent here? Because either it goes out. Wait, where's its hand? Oh, it's probably just in the dark.
Blow the airlock to my right. Do it now. Do it.
Oh, so they're actually giving it more sound to feel it through here. Otherwise, it's too silent. Also, just a little aside. This moment right here, where she has... That's so beautiful, but look at this, man. You could hear her steps. They're muted to show that the air is being vented. And it's picking up and going red-green to show magnet on, magnet off. But it's surviving in space.
Disengage docking clamps on the driller, damn it!
Does it have enough strength to jump, though?
Yes!
No. If you have a gun, now's the time to shoot it.
Oh, shit.
Honestly, throwing something at it might help. What? What are you doing? Are you trying to melee it? Does she have a flight pack? She has a way to... It has jets on the back of it. Okay, that's what that back thing is. So she could actually move around. It's not just throwing suicide there. And she's found the mech, or the equivalent of it. It's a ship this time around, and it's silent in space. Just hearing what she would hear through her headset. Or not headset, but like even the vibrations through her suit. Oh, that is... And she's definitely going to kill it, and they very much showed us that by this moment right here. That. The one that was born recently is alive and moving through the background. So when she beats the monster, we know it's not actually the end. Oh, that's evil, and they're foreshadowing, just showing it to us. And because this thing is the big one on the screen, you don't really think of that. It didn't stick around to fight. Honestly, if that thing could put you into freeze, you might want to run with that.
Conrad? Can you hear me?
Affirmative, Technician Ashley. Though you are drifting out of comms range.
Fly into the planet. CPU override?
Safety override. Ashland 77-07. Activate the Thanatos thrusters and engage collision course with waypoint A1.
Understood. Complying with override.
Wait, for individual venting, it needed the captain be awake. But for crashing intentionally, it doesn't? I guess the override would do it, but still. Also, wow, that is a really huge ship when you look at it. For just 3 crew, too. She's doing the smart thing. Now, how's it going to fail? Oh, that's so cool! This is... I know it's a weird comparison, but it's what I wanted out of Star Wars. Oh, you can see it growing over the pilot chair? What the hell? It almost looks like it's grabbing a cup of coffee with how that's elongated. Is it going to take over? It can grow into the... Can it grow into... Wait. I noticed these cords. Were they actually part of it the entire time? Part of the monster, not the ship? What? Because it's being alerted by the sound. What was that up with the stuff growing in the cockpit, though? He was already dead well before... He who had the chest burster going, it was inside of him. What is that? It's going to turn away, isn't it?
Hey, Conrad? I'm sorry I called you useless.
No apologies necessary, Technician Ashley. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, it was actually allowed to hit. Even though it was growing into the console. And now she's drifting in a place where there's no one else. Oh. Did she survive the explosion? Looks like damage. So... not for long. Now, did one of them get into the mech with her? Or the ship? 34 hours. Bernard's... Oh god, that's a real star. Sorry, I'm so used to fantasy and sci-fi making up things like this. So the fact that they're using an actual star in something like this just kind of amuses me. Also, because of this curve of the screen and the indent, it looks like they're using a CRT. Yeah, that's a CRT monitor in sci-fi. Again, so 80s. I love it. What does it say? No contact detected. And Monday, April 26th, 15:30. That's why it's called Monday. Oh, yeah. I hate Mondays. There's the beacon, which might be more dangerous. Oh, they actually put these in from real planes. I guess this thing is because these are very much... This one, I'm not really sure about. I think it's heading in direction south and west, which wouldn't really make sense. Although I guess if you're just going with a general orientation to show for it. But this is very much looking at the plane and seeing if your level are going up or down. I'm not sure if that works in space, but I guess if they're normally working in a planet or an asteroid, I guess they'd center it on that. I don't really know. Honestly, just love the fact that I recognize something they put in there because it's just not random beeps and boops that don't matter. 15:30. She has 36 hours. What can she do? Or does she just go out quietly? Drifting in space. Yeah. Damn. I thought seeing the little grub running behind it was an indication that when she wins, it would all be for naught. But apparently it was an indication that the ship's infested, making the decision more logical to get rid of it. Kind of surprised the ship was allowed to do that considering it was growing into there from the pilot's seat. It was so fucked up. It's like, it's good, but also, I mean, how to put this? The horror of knowing you survived at the end, but seeing you have a limited amount of time. There's only so much oxygen. There's no one around, which they established in the beginning. And that there's no one coming. And you just, yeah. Gotta hate Mondays. The best part is, if for some reason they take another 6 years to make an episode 2, they can get away with it because they left it ambiguous, where something might happen. Maybe, however he got infected would lead someone to try and find him. I don't know. It's not a guaranteed death. If they never touch it again, yeah, she's dead. And it's horrible because she would have literally asphyxiated or done something to end it sooner because that's all that would be left. And it's just terrifying because even if you win, you lose. Of course, it's tagged as horror. That makes sense. But also, I mentioned 6 years. It's because people in the comments in the video, they mentioned that they had seen segments of this as, OtaKing was working on this for 6 years, seeing snippets being done up. And this is, apparently this guy just does massive projects, and I just go to the link for his video below. Watch the video, of course, but if he has a Patreon, go support him. Make sure he has more time and money to do this kind of stuff because this is freaking beautiful, man. If they ever did an Animatrix style compilation movie for Alien, this is something that would need to be put into it because it is just the perfect tone of you're going to die, it's going to be horrible, and even when you win, you lose. And it's just soul destroying. It's a little less scary, but also the horror that the initial Alien movie was based on was not knowing what the monster is. As soon as you know it's Alien, not Alien inspired, they're just going right in and letting you see the monster. The horror is knowing what will happen and seeing the initial body. Still, there's so many nods to 80s culture. There's so many things going on here. So many cool aspects to this. And the entire animation style, Dude, I'm geeking out over horror. This is not even what I normally do because, again, I'm a coward. But there's so much going on. I loved it despite that. Basically, if you haven't already, again, below, link, original video, hit it up. Go support them on Patreon if they have it. In fact, I don't even... Wait, they have them... Oh, they are selling an art book? Oh, okay, I need to go do that. Yeah, I'm just going to go buy that. This is amazing. I need to do that. So yeah, don't mind me. I'm just going to go throw money at someone who deserves it. You guys know the deal. Do that. Link below. I mentioned it 4 times now. Don't make me say it a 5th time because I won't. Go to link below. Go to link below. Yeah, I said it 6 times. What you going to do about it? Go to link below. 7 times. Yeah, I know I'm hyper caffeinated right now. Who'd have thought? But seriously, this is great. I'm going to go give them money. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.